Hey everybody, it's Mark Ruggiero here, Clark Commando 1983, and got another video. We're going to do the German turn, turn 1, Streets of Stalingrad, scenario 3, which we get some tanks later. Um, Please like and subscribe to my channel if you like this. It helps with YouTube feeds and helps me know that people are watching. And if you want to comment, please. It'll be really wonderful. I'm going to add that it's Saturday today. Like I said, June 1st. Got some stuff planned for later today. And then I have a game Sunday. And I may be playing some face-to-face squad leader on Monday. And if that happens, this may be the end of this series for now. Because after Monday, I got some prep I need to do for another game I got coming up. So I may get sidetracked for a bit. But I will come back to squad leader and Cross of Iron, so I want to apologize right up front to anybody that's been waiting for tanks. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But if I end up doing that face-to-face game as squad leader on Monday, this will have to come down. And maybe with my buddy's permission, I can film parts of that or maybe do an after-action report. So, anyways, that being said, the first thing I want to correct is somebody pointed out I've been playing the concealment rules wrong. So, where that would apply would be here, and that is basically at the end of, let me read the rule, 24, 25.4, it says, basically it gives you concealment counters must be removed immediately when any unit beneath the concealment fires, moves, makes smoke, is fired upon, resulting in a morale check, attempts to entrench, or becomes adjacent to an enemy infantry unit following the conclusion of a defensive fire or the advance phase. So anyways, I've been missing that. So where that would have applied here is when these guys advanced. So we're going to back up just a hair because basically I think what I would have done, knowing that's the rule, as soon as they advanced in, now I think I already fired this guy, so we're going to fire this for defensive fire. And this would have been getting a little out of sequence, but anyways, I'm just going to do it because they would have done it. That would have been like a no-brainer. So we're going to have 8 factors here, doubled to 16. We'll fire on this stack with a -1. So that's a pretty good attack. And like I said, this is backing up a little bit. -1, that's a 16. I rolled a 6. So we got a 5. That's going to be a +3 morale check. Okay, so the top Russian squad fails, and the bottom squad with a +3, they fail. So, that being said, they would drop this machine gun in the street, because broken units, and they'd be marked with a desperation morale. We don't have any available, so we're going to mark it with this crew exposed marker. And then in the route phase, it would have routed to here. So, all right. So we're going to start the German turn, turn 1, and we begin with the rally phase. So we got broken unit here that I did not route. I didn't have to. We've got a stack of broken guys here. Actually 1. And there's a leader with a 9. He's marked with this for desperation morale. So he needs a 5 or less to rally the leader. And I get a 10. So nope, didn't happen. Oh my gosh. Let's see. And then the Russians, they've got some guys to rally over here. Desperation morale. So 4, a 4, 4, and -2, so they both need 6s to rally. And a 9's not going to do it. And an 8's not going to do it. Well, they failed. And I think there's one guy here that should be under desperation morale too. So 3 or less. And ooh, close, but no cigar. 5. Okay, and then we got these guys here from Germany. That's an 8 liter under desperation morale, so he needs a 4 or less. Close, gets a 5, but no cigar. And that's it for the rally phase. All right, so we got prep fire. So first thing first is, if you remember, so let's make sure, actually, I get my bearings here. Okay, here's my engineers, right? Yeah. So they have to be the engineers. And so they're going to lay smoke in these 3 hexes here to prepare. So that takes effect in the, excuse me, in the prep fire phase. Now let's see here. Smoke counters. Additional movement factor to move in or out of. Okay. All right. That's pretty clear. All right. Now let's do some German prep fire. Now, we want to move. Yeah, I think we do. We'll fire 6 here, here. That's going to be 6. And I get a 5. All right, no, that's a +1 morale check, I think. Roll is 5. 6 factors, +1 morale check. The first squad passes with a 3. Fails with an 8, the second one. And I'm rolling pretty bad. So 2 of these guys fail. And they get marked with a desperation morale marker. Desperation morale is, if they do try to rally, they subtract 4. So that was pretty effective. What else? Well, I guess we'll fire this guy, 6. And these Russians here in the woods. So 6 + 1. And I got an 8, a 9. That's going to be nothing. I don't really want to move this squad. So we might as well shoot him. 4. And here, +2. And 7, 8, 9. That's not going to do anything. We want to move this heavy machine gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be 8 plus 2. And at this stack here, and I rolled a 5, 7, so plus 1 morale check. First squad passes. Second squad breaks. And the third squad passes. So we've got one squad that failed. We'll just mark this guy. We'll give him a marker so we know that not that it really matters. No leader nearby these guys right now. Who's this? Well, desperation morale can come off. Not that it's going to make a difference. Let's go ahead and prep fire. Break this attack up. So we're going to do 12 straight up. And that's a 12. That breaks a machine gun. That's the first time that's happened, actually. In all the scenarios I've been demoing. No effect and breaks a machine gun. And here, so 16 minus 1. And 10, 9, 16. Is a plus 1 morale check still. So squad breaks and breaks. Okay, well, that means here we're going to drop machine gun. Both these squads break. Gonna mark them. Oh, we're going to need prep fire. Where else? Yeah, we could prep fire that guy. But actually, I think we're going to do something else. I'm going to show you a tactic here that I think will work. Now, my question is, before I get over by the tractor works, I want to shoot this guy. And I can't remember, but I think, in fact, I know he can see this hex. So we're going to shoot this stack at that hex. Why not? Because I could shoot it here too, huh? Maybe that'll be better. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I got in here? I got 6, 12, 18. It'll be a 16. You know what? I want to try to break this up. So 16 plus 1, because plus 3 for the stone building, minus 2 for the leader. So, and I rolled a 10. That's nothing. 11. Well, it's, yep, that's nothing by 1. Huh. Yep. Dang it. All right. Well, let's delay smoke. We're not going to shoot through the smoke. We don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and shoot from here to here. I'm going to be halved, and I looked it up. Line of sight has to go through the smoke to count, so it doesn't. 6, 10, 16, 20. Okay, so we got a 20, which is halved to 10. It should be on the 8 with a minus 2, so 8 plus 1. This is the stone building, and I get a 3, so plus 1's a 4. That's a plus 2 morale check here. So let's see what the Soviets got. All right, well, they got squad, plus, what did I roll? 3, 4, okay. With 8, right? Yeah, plus 2. So, all right, 2 squads with a plus 2 morale check. They need an 8 or less. With a plus 2, they need 6s or less. So the medium machine gun gets a 4, so he's good. And the second squad's an 8, so he's not so good. He's like, oop. But that means this guy, whoops, with the medium machine gun, gets to stay. And this guy is going to flip. And we're going to mark him. And so for now, they're good. But they're exposed. Now the question is, do I shoot at this, this, or this? So they're not going to be moving, and they're going to be in the smoke, so we're going to shoot here. So this stack here is 4, 6, 10, 16. So we got a 16, right? 10, 14, 16, minus 1, so plus 2. So 16 plus 2. 16 from here, shooting into here is plus 2, plus 3, but I have a minus 1 for the leader. You get a 9, 10, 11, and that's a miss. Okay, well, that's all my prep fire. Now, I'm going to show you a little thing that I just thought of that's not original. But nobody can see this if this guy here moves to here and stops. Now, let's see, is that true? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, this guy way over here might be able to see. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that would be a shot. Okay, well, we're not going to... Well, still, it's not, well, I don't know. That would give him a 6 minus 2. And, or I stay in the building and suffer defensive fire from here, which will be a 24 plus 3. Oh boy, none of those options are good. Because there's my thigh. Here's what I was thinking. See, I thought nobody could see him. So what you would do is in the movement phase, move 1 hex and stop. Nobody could defensive fire. And then in the advanced phase, just move back in. That's called skulking, by the way. But not going to do it. So here might be worth it, where you get all these Russians. And yeah, I didn't really fire that guy. But we're going to move him to here. And you know, it's in the stone building, so if somebody wants to shoot at him, and then the advanced phase will move back in. But okay. Want to move anybody else? I do. So we're going to keep wanting to say assault move, but there is no assault move. So we're going to take this guy, and we're going to move this whole stack in here. There's no reason to defensive fire just yet, because you don't get any modifiers like you do in ASL. And there is the smoke. Oh, and they pay an extra movement point. So that costs 2 movement points, by the way. 1 for the clear hex and 1 extra for the smoke. And then this guy is going to move in here, and my cancer-numbed fingers are giving me trouble. Do we do that? I think that's all the movement we need to do. Not going to freely give up that building. Those guys all prep fired. So yeah, that's all my movement. So defensive fire. All right, well, got nothing but broken guys up here. So we're going to shoot here. I got 12, 24. I could do the 24, 28, 32, 36. If I did, I could do 1 big fire group, a 36 plus 3, or 24 plus 1 with this. So we're going to do the 12 doubled to 24 plus 2. All right. Defensive fire. So 8, 9, 10. 24 is a plus 1 morale check. You roll a 3, so the squad's good. That's all that's in there. And then we'll shoot 12 plus 3. I got a 2. Wow. Plus 3 is a 5, so that's a plus 2 morale check. And 6 plus 2 is an 8. And so this guy is dead. That's 2 dead German squads already. All right. Well, they did their job. And then here, this looks like we got 12 to 24, 28 to 30. Do these as a fire group. 30 plus 3. And I got a 7, so 10. So that's a 10 is a plus 2 morale check. So the leader, 8, 9, 10. So he's dead. Oh boy. And the squad, yeah, he's dead too. So a 9 plus 2 is 11. So he's dead. Wow. All right. Now, okay, so then what we're going to do is I'm going to roll for the smoke hex here. So I'm going to do some defensive fire. So we're going to shoot. I think what we'll do is we're going to all gang up on one stack. And I don't know. I'm not the math guy, so. But 8, 12, so it's going to be a 24, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 2 regular dice and a tiny dice for what the smoke modifier is. So 24, and oh my gosh, look at this die roll. Let's see, where can I put it where you can see it? You see that? Look at that. Wow, that's pretty cool. No, it's not cool if you're the Germans. Anyway, so that is a 3 plus 1 is a 4 at 8, 16, 20, right? I think I said 24 by accident. I got 8 doubled to 16 plus 4 is 20. And that's a die roll of a 4, which is killed in action. Now in squad leader, that kills everything in the stack. So, which if you had a stack in ASL, it's been a little while, I think you'd roll. Oh, and I forgot the -1 for the flamethrower. Anyways, that's a pretty devastating blow. That's a 10 minus 3, and 3 of your assault engineers are gone. And I did the wrong fucking stack. God damn it. Let me fix that. So it's this stack. It's dead. And there's going to be all these support weapons that are going to get dropped. There we go. All right, then we'll fix this. We'll put these guys back. You know, at least that means we didn't lose the 10 minus 3 leader, right? These guys are dead. This stack's not. Okay. See what happens when you have chemo brain. All right. So now I gotta look up another rule. I gotta have to remind myself. Oh God, my cancer numbed fingers. Sorry. Really a bitch. Cancer sucks. I gotta look up the flamethrower in the advancing fire phase. So, is that all? No. So that's that defensive fire. None there. We did that. Oh, excuse me. So we got here, we got 6, 12, 18, 24. +3 against these guys. Yeah, 6 + 3 is a 9. +2 morale check. And I rolled a 10. That means this guy broke. Drops the machine gun. And we'll mark him with. We still don't have any of the right markers, but we know what it is, so we'll just mark them like that. And then we got here. We're going to do an 8 + 2 on this big stack down here. And 9 + 2 is 11, so that's going to be nothing. And we got 12. Actually, +3. I don't think we did that. No, no effect. 8 to 10. No, yeah. And that's it. I could fire on this leader, I guess, with 8. No, not with a +3. It didn't do anything. That's all my defensive fire. Some advancing fires. The thing I've got to remind myself, the flamethrower. I even want to use the flamethrower. They don't get point. Flamethrowers have no long range, receive no modifier for point blank. They always attack with 20 firepower factor, unless the target is concealed, in which case it is halved under the provisions of area fire. Flamethrowers have no long range. They always attack with 20 unless target is concealed. So what about, they have, no, how many portage points are there? Does that matter? 2. So for the advancing fire phase, we have this discussion. Attacking player, now move, oh, that's the advanced phase. The attacking player may now fire any of his units which move during the movement phase of half firepower. He may also fire at their full those units which neither prep fired or moved. Units which prep fire may not fire in the advancing fire phase. Remove all prep fire markers. Support weapons. Squads and leaders can carry support weapons. Any squad carrying 4 or more may not fire in the ensuing advancing fire phase. So can you fire flamethrowers? I don't think so. So we're going to just fire halved and then doubled. So it'd be 24, because 3 8-factor squads. 24 straight up. I got a 5. So, ooh, killed in action. Wow, okay. That was the first Russian dead guy. Okay. And let me look this up here. Let's see. No. A squad carrying 4 or more portage points or a leader may not fire support weapons in the ensuing advance fire phase. Okay. attacking player may now move. Oh, that's advanced phase. I keep doing that. The attacking player may now fire any of his units which move during the movement phase at half firepower. May also fire at their full firepower those units which neither prep fired or moved. See, I don't think maybe flamethrowers can fire in the advancing fire phase. It doesn't really address it though, does it? Flamethrowers are support weapons with a range and penetration of 2. Flamethrowers have no long range, receive no firepower modifiers for point blank fire. They always attack with 20 unless the target is concealed, in which case it is halved. Okay, I guess I could fire my flamethrower. So if anybody happens to watch, let me know. All right, well, that's advancing fire. I don't have any anywhere else. And then we're going to do route phase. All right, well, I'm just gonna do this. 2 of these squads. Gonna route to here. Oh, that's all it's there. They're under desperation morale. He's not. These guys got nowhere to route, and they're already in a building. About, did I have a broken guy here? I did. Okay. This guy. Is this where the leader is? I don't remember. Nope. Now, if I route, I have to go to there, or there. And I'm going to route to here. Okay, Germans. He's going to route. He doesn't know they're there, so well, actually, he has to go here and stop, I think. So, that's what they'll do. Oh, okay, that's it. So, advanced phase. All right, well, this stack, this big humongous stack is going to advance phase into the building. Whoops. Those guys, oh, God, damn it. Yeah, I know. It's too bad my fingers don't fucking work because of cancer. There we go. All right. And I want to advance these guys. I guess, you know what we do? We're going to take this stack. Now this will affect if they shoot out of it, but they get the protection too of the smoke. And this stack is going to go to here. And these will come off. And they got no reason to advance. Yeah, I don't want to advance this guy. We're going to stay hidden there. These guys will stay hidden there. This guy will advance to here. Or he'll advance. No, he won't. He's going to stay in this building, actually. This guy's going to come off. And these guys, oh, I marked him twice. That's interesting. Hope you could hear me. I was just saying I marked him twice. It really doesn't make a difference, but that looks like that's it. And there's no close combat. So that is the end of one complete turn of the Streets of Stalingrad. And I was actually hoping to get more, but like I said, so we'll see. I may end up playing this face-to-face with a buddy of mine on Monday. And if that's the case, then obviously you have to put this away. So that being said, I'll eventually continue the series at some point. I hope you'd enjoyed this. I've been really having a lot of fun with it. And I don't know, what my next video will be. Like I said, a lot depends on what happens Monday if I play this face-to-face, because then obviously I'll have to put this up and, obviously I could do some kind of recap. But then I also have a game that I need to prep to play. And like I said, I'm busy the rest of today and probably won't have time Sunday. If I get some time Sunday night, I might do the Russian half of turn 2. So I'll make a note here just in case. Start Russian turn 2. Anyways, I hope that you found my this series helpful. Hopefully it makes you want to play. And like I said, I corrected myself. Oh, and so here we go. So at the end of the advance phase, these concealment markers come off per the rule that I missed last time. Why is this guy way over here? I took him off for some reason, didn't I? And so we're going to take that off. That's the dead guy. I'm now adjacent to this guy, so that comes off. See, you gotta keep reminding myself about rules. I'm adjacent to this stack now, so that comes off. Okay, yeah, it works way different than ASL, that's for sure. But this isn't ASL, this is Squad Leader. So, all right, I think I got everything right for once in this turn. Russians got the human wave coming, so we'll see if they can get to the factory on time. And yeah, all right. Well, thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you all soon in the next video. Appreciate you watching. Bye.